Alright guys, welcome back to a new game. This game I'm playing a High Elf Sorcerer. This is my third attempt to try to get a full game in. Anyways, let's start and go ahead and take a look at the diplomacy screen real quick. We're playing a High Elf Sorcerer. My idea here, this game, is basically combining the Sorcerer's summons, like the Wisps in particular. They have a phase, right? They have a mini teleport in combat. They can teleport over walls, for example. Well, the elves, the elf cavalry is the unicorn rider, and it can do the exact same thing, right? It also has phase. So I'm going to try to kind of combine the two into a very strong strike force, you might say. These are our specializations. On the far left here, we have the Destruction Adept. I like this because I think it's kind of an early, cheesy early game strategy with Scorched Earth, right? We have our early game summons, the Wisps. They're going to be flying across the map. I'm going to try to harass my opponent. If we capture his city, we can cast this enchantment, and he's basically locked out, right? He has to disjunct the spell. If he takes without doing so, the city is destroyed instantly. You also have some other tools like to allow, the elves to they'll be okay with blight and whatnot. There's other stuff here. We have Expander to grow more quickly. I won't get into that, but pretty straightforward. And then Shadowborn Adept. This is mainly for this Embrace Darkness, right? We can cast this on our cities, and then any units that we produce or summon get lifesteal. It's actually, in my opinion, pretty strong with the Sorcerer summons, right? The Sorcerer summons, like Wisps and Phantasm Warriors, they have a very high resistance to physical damage. So they're kind of tanky. It makes sense to give them lifesteal. They'll be soaking a lot of damage and then lifestealing back. Alright, around our city, we're in the top left corner. Village of Liandris, and it is kind of a mirrored matchup in this game. We're playing on a small map. This is just a small 1v1 duel. I expect my opponent to be around this area, either on surface or underground. Around our city, we have a mana stash here. That's an ancient ruins, so you don't always see that. This is a low-level dungeon, and it's starting very close to our starting town. Cartographer's Tent. This will reveal a nearby city on the map. We have a gold pile here, a gold stash. 2 gold stashes and a gold mine here with the double pikes. Our hero off for this game, that looks like Kipper. Kipper the Tireless. This is a halfling warlord. What's your special talent? This, Tireless. It makes sense. Kipper the Tireless, and he has Tireless. No action points are spent on retaliation or attacks of opportunity. Okay, and then our starting lineup. Here's our leader. And then we have double pikes and infantry, so swordsman, and then 2 initiates. This is the High Elf Irregular. And then a unicorn rider. That's kind of a balanced, well, maybe not quite so balanced, but we're missing archers. We have a bit of ranged, a bit of melee. Where do we want to start here? We only have those single cavalry. We could do this. The orcs are kind of known to have a bit of a low magic resistance. They're kind of tanky and they have a lot of HP, but we have we have a lot of magic damage. First strike and polearm. See, we wouldn't want to send our cavalry into the pikes. It could die, especially the elf unicorn rider has phase. What about our spells here? Now, I'm not seeing the Wisp, so we're going to have to research that. I usually like to get the Wisp going as soon as possible. This is our research. Let's go ahead and put in for the Wisp. Now, maybe we can seek out our Scrolls of Knowledge, right? Scrolls of Knowledge. The reward there is 100 knowledge. The idea being we complete the Wisp research in a single turn, and we can summon it right away. So let's do a bit of scouting. Maybe we pull the Unicorn Rider back this way. One. Am I seeing anything here? No. Actually, that looks like maybe... Well, I'm not sure what that is. Hit the cartographer's tent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 32. That's too much. We don't want to move anymore. But actually, we said that we're not going to have him here. We don't want him to include him here at the gold mine. Maybe it's okay to bring him out again. But let's scout with somebody else first. Do I really want Kipper? You know, the Warlord does get first aid, probably on the next level up, so that's some healing for the entire stack. Maybe we want him. It's not the worst. Let's just take him, because I think we probably will do the gold mine. Let's pull Kipper down. Maybe we find our scrolls right here. There's a bridge. There's a refugee camp. Pull one more. Not seeing anything. I'm going to pull my leader... Which way do we pull here? Pull the leader down this way. We'll go to the south now. Go like that. What is that? That is a gold mine. And a bridge. So it looks like maybe we can... There's a nice site here that we can settle in the future. Can I pull again here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24. We could pull one more. Well, let me... I want to pull somebody up this way, actually. Pull the initiate. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 24. There's our scrolls. So we found our scrolls. Is there any chance? Not really. I mean, Kipper can make it. Actually, one thing to say about the, the defenders at the scroll, they have a lot of shock resistance. Well, we're a sorcerer, so that's our damage. Our only range damage is shock. She can't even shoot. Unless there's like phantasm, she can do a little bit, but not much. Actually, they're going to be weak too. Maybe we're just too weak. The range damage is lacking. Let's not risk it then. The fact that I don't have her. I would like to take a look though. Maybe we take a look with Kipper. Double Wisp. Double Wisp. I mean, we can actually maybe do it, guys, but it's just that our range is lacking. So the fear is if we get stunned by the Wisp and then we can't, our units are going to be going into melee and the Wisp has static shield. So our units can get stunned and then we have no way to deal with it, potentially. But wow, wouldn't it be great to start summoning a Wisp right away? We have his damage, for sure. This guy's not that strong. I mean, he's kind of weak. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot, though. We might lose some people. But maybe it's worth it, right? This is a small map. Let's get the Wisp right away. Our Unicorn can make it. Maybe we try this, huh? So let's bring Kipper here. Maybe I put the Unicorn on the flank. Actually, no, we need to put somebody on the side. Put the Unicorn, at least there's a chance he'll rush or either charge or phase in at the mage, right? That's kind of what we want. We want to take him out. Hopefully I don't regret this, man. What about spellcasting? No, we just need his damage. Hopefully I don't regret this, guys. Very likely. Turn off spellcasting, and hopefully we don't lose too many people here. Our only ranged against the Wisp is... it's so risky. Try it. We took a ton of damage and we lost somebody, but we got the scrolls. That's what matters. Getting stunned. This could have gone worse if we, got more stunned, perhaps, but we're okay. I'm okay with that. Now, go ahead and summon our Wisp. Boom. We still have some leftover knowledge, so where do we attribute this? Maybe this, right? This is the cheesy early game aggressive strategy I was talking about. It is expensive, but, if we have it, and then our Wisp crosses the map. Maybe we can pull it off. It's very, very strong. That's kind of a no-brainer to me. Let's try it. Okay, and we can pull back here. There's another site over here. Maybe we pick this up in the meantime, huh? Not sure if we're going to do this, but maybe we... let's just get in position. And then production at the city. What do we want? Probably a builder's hall. Probably the typical thing, right? Okay, guys, I think that's everything. Not a bad first turn. And I will catch you guys on turn 2.